بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we have started to have interpretation of Quran, very short and easy interpretation for all the people. We were talking in Surah and Chapter Inshiqaq. Chapter Inshiqaq is revealed in Mecca. Like other chapters that have been revealed in Mecca, basically it is talking about the judgment day and situation of people over there. How some people enjoy their life over there. And when they see their deeds and the reaction and reflex of their deed, they enjoy, and some people are going to suffer. We reached to the verse 7. Please listen to verse 7 to 9.
فأما من أوتي كتابه بيمينه فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا وينقلب إلى أهله مسرورا.
Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, فَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ بِيَمِينِهِ. Then whose is given his account in his right hands. فَسَوْفَ يُحَاسَبُ حِسَابًا يَسِيرًا. These people truly will receive the easy reckoning. وَيَنْقَلِبُ إِلَىٰ أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا. And will return unto his folk in joy. We understand from these verses that in Judgment Day, some people will take their files and the result of their deeds with their right hands and some with the left hands. Those who are taking with the right hands are going to have very good time and enjoy, and those that they are taking with the left hand are going to suffer. We have a narration that Imam says, whoever have 3 attributes, he is going to enjoy on Judgment Day. What are these 3 attributes? This narration is narrated in interpretation of Quran, Nur al-Sagalain. Imam says, تُعْتِي مَنْ هَرَمَكَ تَصِلُ مَنْ قَتَأَكَ وَتَعْفُو عَنْ مَنْ ظَلَمَكَ. Whoever is ready to give to others and help others, but those people that deprived him. It means the time that he asked for help, they deprived him and they didn't give him anything. But in the time that he is going to be questioned and get for some help, he is going to help them. This is a very good point. Imam didn't say that the person that who is going to help the others. Imam focused on this issue. The person that who is deprived, he is going to give and help the same person. It means it has a special value. Because if somebody helps you and in return you help the same, it means you did something the same. Of course, a person helped, and of course, reaction of that is to help him. But sometimes he is going to deprive you and reject you. He doesn't answer you properly. But when you are being asked and questioned for help, you are not ready to reject and help him. تَصِلُ مَنْ قَتَأَكَ. A person that he is a blood relative, and he has such a connection and relation to you, but he has disconnected his relation. You contact him, he is not going to return your call. You visit him, he's not going to visit you. For such a person, if you continue to visit him and go to him and do your responsibility, this person is going to have very easy reckoning in Judgment Day. وَتَعْفُوا أَمَّنْ ظَلَمَكَ. A person who is ready to forgive his brother at the same time that his brother oppressed him. So these three attributes, it means help somebody who deprived you, and also visit somebody that has blood relation with you. Visit him at the same time that he disconnected the relation, and also forgive somebody who oppressed you. Such people are the people definitely in Judgment Day are going to have a wonderful and easy time. When we think about these verses, there are several messages that we can understand from these verses. One, when Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, فَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ بِيَمِينِهِ, it means we should understand that all our deeds, even many times include our intention, are written down. None of them will be lost. And in Judgment Day, we'll see the file that everything, small or big, have been written on that. And we will take it. فَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ بِيَمِينِهِ. It means he will take his file with his right hand. When Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, فَسَوْفَ يُحَاسَبُ حِسَابًا يَسِيرًا, some people or these people are going to have very easy reckoning. In another verse, in chapter Talaq, verse 8, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says about some people, a group of people, فَحَاسَبْنَاهَا حِسَابًا شَدِيدًا. It means in Judgment Day, with certain people, a group of people, we are going to have very severe account and reckoning with those people. We will understand that the accounts in Judgment Day are not the same. As people in this world are not the same, in Judgment Day, the reward or punishment or reckoning are not the same. It depends to their deeds and their actions in this world. Some will pass the bridge easily, and the reckoning is so simple, and some are going to have very severe time. When Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, يَنْقَلِبُ إِلَىٰ أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا, it means a person that is going to have a good and easy account. The person who has taken his file with his right hand, this person, يَنْقَلِبُ إِلَىٰ أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا, he will return to his folk at the same time that he is in joy. He believes that this is the best time for him and he enjoys the time. We will understand from this that sometimes in this world we enjoy, but it is temporary. In Judgment Day we enjoy, but it is permanently. Allah wants to say that you must think about permanent enjoyment, the one that will not cut off in any circumstances. It's not going to finish. It is not temporary. In this world, when we enjoy, at the same time that we enjoy, we are worried. It means they are mixed together and attached and joined to each other. Why? Because at the same time that we are enjoying, we are worried that anytime it may finish. You are going out to enjoy with your family. At the same time, every second you are worried. Anytime it will finish, and every time, any seconds, maybe some accident will happen. So you are worried. But in Judgment Day, only there is happiness and enjoy, and it is not mixed with worry. When Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, يَنْقَلِبُ إِلَىٰ أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا, we should not forget that in chapter Abbas, verse 34 to 36, when Allah Ta'ala was talking about Judgment Day, Allah said, يَوْمَ يَفِرُّ الْمَرْءُ مِنْ أَخِيهِ وَأُمِّهِ وَأَبِيهِ وَصَاحِبَتِهِ وَبَنِيهِ. Judgment Day is the day that a person flee from his father, his brother, his wife, husband. It means everybody has his problem and nobody is ready to take care of somebody else because of his situation and his problems. At the same time, we read in this verse that يَنْقَلِبُ إِلَىٰ أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا. It means some people run away and flee from each other, but at the same time some people return to their folk and they are in joy, they are happy. We should ask Allah to help us in such a day that many people run away from each other to see our parents, our children, our brothers and sisters and enjoy. Please listen to the verse 10 to 15.
وَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ وَرَاءَ ظَهْرِهِ فَسَوْفَ يَدْعُو ثُبُورًا وَيَصْلَى سَعِيرًا إِنَّهُ كَانَ فِي أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا إِنَّهُ ظَنَّ أَن لَّن يَحُورَ بَلَىٰ إِنَّ رَبَّهُ كَانَ بِهِ بَصِيرًا.
Allah Ta'ala says, وَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ وَرَاءَ ظَهْرِهِ. But who is given his account behind his back. Allah started to talk about the other group. فَسَوْفَ يَدْعُو ثُبُورًا. Soon he will cry for perdition. وَيَصْلَى سَعِيرًا. And be thrown to a scorching fire. إِنَّهُ كَانَ فِي أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا. He will really or verily lived among his family, his friends, with happiness and enjoy. إِنَّهُ ظَنَّ أَن لَّن يَحُورَ. He verily deemed that he would never return to Allah. بَلَى إِنَّ رَبَّهُ كَانَ بِهِ بَصِيرًا. Nay, but surely his Lord is ever looking on him. Allah says these group of people are those that in the world they were thinking or guessing that they are not going to die. They are not going to Allah. And in that day, they are going to suffer. But these people were those people who were happy among their family in the world. But in Judgment Day, it will be reversed. We will see that in verse 9, Allah Ta'ala says, وَيَنْقَلِبُ إِلَىٰ أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا. When Allah is talking about good people who have taken their file with their right hand. And here Allah says about the second group, إِنَّهُ كَانَ فِي أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا. He was happy among his family and his folks. So one time is happiness, but it is negative. Allah blames. He was happy among his family in the world, but the result was bad. It was temporary. But the first group, in Judgment Day, they are happy, but it is permanently. So sometimes Allah is talking about happiness, but enjoy the people to achieve it. And sometimes Allah is talking about happiness, but warning the people not to take care of that, pay attention to that, because it is temporary and it is going to finish anytime. When Allah Ta'ala says, إِنَّهُ ظَنَّ أَن لَّن يَحُورَ. This group of people or this person think or guessed that he is not going to return. Yahur is from hur, it means return. He was thinking that he is not going to return to Allah. There are several messages that we can understand from these verses. One, when Allah says, إِنَّهُ ظَنَّ أَن لَن يَهُورَ, it means if we want to understand the reason and cause for misfortune, it is neglection of Allah and neglection of Judgment Day. When we neglect from the future and resurrection day and the day that we are going to take our file, either with right hand or left hand, definitely we are going to suffer. When Allah Ta'ala says, إِنَّهُ ظَنَّ أَن لَن يَهُورَ, Allah wants to emphasize that even those people who reject the judgment day, it is based on guess, not based on reasoning, because nobody can bring the reason or good argument about rejecting a judgment day. It is impossible. But guess, yes, it is possible, and non-believers only have a guess. When Allah Ta'ala says, إِنَّهُ كَانَ فِي أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا إِنَّهُ ظَنَّ أَن لَن يَهُورَ, it means Allah wants to say that the roots of the problem in Judgment Day is this word. When we forgot Allah and we disobeyed Allah, then in Judgment Day we are going to result. Allah Ta'ala, when He is talking about good people, Allah says, يَظُنُّونَ أَنَّهُمْ مُلَاقُو رَبِّهِمْ. In chapter Baqarah, verse 46, the believers are those people that they were guessing, they were thinking and focusing on that in Judgment Day they are going to visit Allah, but it was important for them. But here Allah says, إِنَّهُ ظَنَّ أَن لَن يَهُورَ. Some people, they even didn't guess that in Judgment Day they are going to visit Allah. We ask Allah to help us, to do something for our future, to save something for the future, and to have a good credit and make a good credit with Allah Ta'ala for the day that none of the credit banks and none of the people, family, friends, nobody is going to help us unless the credit that we made between ourselves and Allah. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.